Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just wanted to get on here real quick and make an update because I'm super pumped right now. Let's see here, make sure we're live. Yeah, I am so jacked at this exact time right now, and I hope that this excitement stays with me. I think it will, but I just wanted to let you know I just got off a call. It took 48 minutes, but I got all of the, you can see my amazing notes here on my I just grabbed the first thing I could because I finally got a legitimate final answer on stopping the foreclosure on a property that I've been working on for 2 years. So, a little bit of background on this. I have a unique niche business where I have contacts, I have people that refer their clients to me when it comes time for particular time of life. There's a lot of different things that go on, but in long story short, I won't get into all the details of that. But I have kind of a referral based structure for some of my leads that come in. And I was referred a little over 2 years ago by somebody who I had networked with. I had gotten to know her, and she referred me because she wasn't able to help a couple of her clients and they needed some help. And so, long story short, I helped this couple, an older couple, get moved, relocated, getting closer to family, paid them out a pretty big chunk of their equity. But because of some different various reasons, and just again, I'm just going to say it's my fault, right? I should have known better, should have done a little better work. But the fact of the matter is, I didn't necessarily do everything that I should have back then. And of course, I do things a lot differently now. But in any case, I got, let's see here, just want to make sure I got this here. I don't know if it's being, but can you guys hear me or not? Like, I don't know if you guys can actually hear me or not. If you're watching this right now, even if it's not during live, can you just give me a thumbs up or something? Because I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. But I wanted to get on here real quickly and just tell a little backdrop because when I bought this property, I did not realize that they were in arrears, and that was totally on me. I should have known, but I've been working with the lender. At one point, we actually had everything set up, ready to go for a modification, and then the lender switched servicing companies. So most of you guys know, like if you have a loan through, say, like your local bank or even a bigger bank name, a lot of times what they'll do is they'll set up the loan through their broker, and then they actually switch the servicing company. So the actual company you mail the payments to is somebody different. So we had actually started the modification process on this well over a year ago. I've been working on it, like I said, for 2 years, but we finally got into a place of getting the modification approved. And then the lender switched servicing companies. So we mailed in one payment, but then when we mailed the next payment in, it got sent back because they were no longer servicing that loan. And so by the time we found out, we'd already kind of been getting kicked out of the temporary payment plan. And so it's been frustrating. It's been difficult, but I have been on the phone relentlessly every single week. I have it on my board in front of me. Every single week I go in, I call, I get updates. I've got a massive folder of emails that I've sent. And just today, just about 20 minutes ago, I got the call. Actually, I called in again, as I have been doing. I called in and got somebody in loss mitigation that told me, "Hey, the file was just updated." And just to kind of real briefly, we were able to get the borrower approved for a flexible modification plan. That flex mod plan allows us to begin starting to make payments on a trial basis beginning in October. Right now, at the time of this recording, it's late September. So I've got a whole entire month before the payments begin. So we have a payment in October, we have a payment in November, we have a payment in December. At which time, if all those payments are approved and received, then we actually end up we get a package that gets sent out. Now, I, as the power of attorney for this borrower and for the seller, I'm the full power of attorney. I have all that uploaded into the lender's documentation and their system on the file. But I will be sent a final modification document package. This will be sometime in January of 2026 after the 3 months of the trial payments. And then I will be able to get all those signed, get it sent in for final approval, and then we will be back on track for everything that regarding this loan. So why is this super exciting? Well, first of all, I've been working on it for, like I said, 2 years. Okay. Secondly, this particular loan has a very, very low interest rate. So get this, I've got a 2.99% interest rate on this loan. Okay. So, I mean, right? Think about that. 2.99% interest rate. My monthly mortgage payment on this place is about $1,830 a month. It is more or less almost move-in ready. It needs a couple of little things, clean up things, a couple of things that could be done to make it better, but doesn't have to be done. And all of the deferments. So I was able to get through some strategic requests and knowing how to approach the lender and knowing which rules to follow and where they apply. I was able to get the entire arrears amount pushed to the back of the loan. Okay, so they extended it out to a 48-month or 480-month loan instead of the 360-month, right? So they added another 10 years and they pushed the loan out to where I'm actually able now to get the total arrears amount pushed to the back end of the loan. So 2.99%, payments under $1,900 a month. This is on a great property in a great location, and the homeowner is happy because they got their cash out equity. I'm happy now because I've actually got a property that I can go forward with, knowing that I'm in full control of this property. The sellers have been paid; they're happy. I've got a great interest rate on this property, and finally got the approval. Like I said, it took about 48 minutes on the phone. I got a bunch of notes written down. I recorded everything, of course, and I might just be making that recording available for anybody that wants it, so you guys can actually hear me interacting with the lender. I'll have to put it like in a private mode because I don't want to put that out publicly because there's some confidential information on there. But if you're interested in hearing how I got this loan modification done and actually getting a link to that call, drop a comment below wherever you're watching this. Just drop a comment and say, hey, I'm interested, or let me know, and I'll be glad to get it sent out to you. But even if you aren't interested in listening to a 48-minute call, which, by the way, I hit pause when I was recording this so that you don't have to listen to all the dead space in between. But the point is, it's a live call. I recorded it, going through, getting all the details. And if you want access to that, then just let me know. Drop a comment somewhere, and I'll get that out to you. But I am pumped. I'm super excited about this. I don't usually get super jacked about stuff because it's like, until there's money in the bank. But for something that I've been working on for 2 years now, this started in 2023. And I've got the seller fully taken care of. It's the property itself that I've been kind of working through. So I'm jacked. I know this now opens up a whole avenue of different paths going forward, and I'm super excited about that. If you know somebody that's in foreclosure or they're trying to work on something and they need a little help, share this video with them or share my information with them. I'd be happy to get a hold of them. If you're a wholesaler or an investor and you're working on something it's in foreclosure, let me know. If I can help, I will. But help me out by giving me some likes, give me some love, give me some thumbs up, and subscribe for future videos. And if you want to get access to the recording, then just let me know in the comments. So, all right, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.